Welcome back. In this video we're going to add theme support for post thumbnails, and this will allow users when creating a new post to also upload a featured image to make the post look a little bit nicer so it's not just plain text. So the way to do that is we need to go to our functions.php and then we need to add theme support for post thumbnails. So go over to functions.php and then back up to the top within the setup. We do this in a similar way to the feeds and the title tag that we added at the start. So in the setup, add theme support. And then inside the brackets, we're going to put in the post thumbnails. And the semicolon, and save that. So now we've included theme support. If we go over to the WordPress dashboard, and then if we go into the blog section, choose one of the blog posts, and then select Edit Post. And then scroll down to the bottom, you should see that there's now a featured image box appeared. And we can use this to set an image to attach to the post. So just select that, and we can either upload files, or we can use the media library. So for now I'm just going to go to the select files in the upload section, and then on the desktop in the Bootstrap folder and the images, I've included an image called the thumbnail.jpg, so you can use that if you want, or you can choose one of your own. And then I'm just going to put some alt text of lake image, and then set the featured image, and then update the post. And then I'm going to go back into the blog and just do one more. This time I'm going to select the second post, then add the featured image in the same way. This time we'll just go to the media library and use the same one if you want, and then set that and update. So if you go into the blog at the minute, don't worry that you can't see the image just yet. There's a couple of little steps we need to take first. So go over to the index.php, and then we need to look for the excerpt, which is the text. So scroll down to the PHP tags with the excerpt, and to show the image just above the excerpt, open up the PHP tags, and then we'll set the post thumbnail. The brackets and the semicolon, and save that. And if you refresh the browser now, you should get the images appearing. So there we go. So there's the first two images that we set before. And this just makes the post look a lot better. So we can add a little bit more color to the post. Okay, so that's that added to the index page, but we've also got blog posts appearing in the news page and also the single.php. So go over to the index page and copy the post thumbnail. And then if you go into the single.php, and this time rather than the excerpt, this will go just above the content. And don't forget to save. And also in the page news, this will go just above the excerpt. So paste that in and save. Okay, so that should now be our images displaying on the post in the news, the index, and also the single page. If you want to change the default size of the image that displays, we can do that in the dashboard. So head over to the dashboard, settings, and then media. And you can set the default images for the thumbnail, medium, or large. And if you want to set, for example, the thumbnail as the default image in the blog, head over to the blog, and then in the index page, we would then put inside the brackets the thumbnail, and then save that. And then if you refresh the blog, we should now get the small thumbnail image by default. And you can do the same for medium or large. But I'm just going to delete that for now and just leave the standard image size in. So this page is nearly done, just a little bit of CSS to add. So I just want to add some margin to the bottom of the image and also make the image 100% of the container. So if we go into the style.css, and then we'll add this in the blog section. Let's take a look for the blog section, and then at the bottom of this section we can reuse the blog post class, but then select the image, and we'll add some margin onto the bottom of the image, just of 20 pixels, and set the width of the image to be 100%. So save, and then refresh the blog. There we go, so that's looking a lot better, and that is now finished with the blog section. So I'll see you in the next video, where we'll add the WordPress menu to the footer.